Hello Captains, your host here, Brent Justice. Welcome to my channel, Just Gaming for Us. This is a Star Trek Online video today. I am in the game Star Trek Online, and what I am going to cover today is the new Borg Resurgence remastered TFOs. They have remastered 3 of the Borg TFOs, and this is part of the final progress towards your tier 6 starship. This is a special event. This is the Borg Resurgence event. What I'm going to record today is each of the new remastered TFOs. I'm going to do probably 3 separate videos, so each one will be a separate video. Now, if you are not familiar with what the Borg Resurgence event is, check out my latest news video on my channel. I will put a link to that in the top right corner, and that goes over what this event is all about and what is remastered in the TFOs and just all the general information about this event. But as I said, I'm going to do a video on each one. I'm going to start with the normal difficulty. There are 3 difficulty levels: normal, advanced, and elite with these. I'm going to do all 3 difficulty levels. So today I'm going to record infected normal, khitomer normal, and the hive normal. And then the next day, tomorrow, I will do all 3 in advanced mode. Advanced difficulty, and then finally the next day I'm going to do all 3 in elite. That way you get to see what the different difficulty levels are also like, in addition to the remastered versions. Let me get out of the way here because it's quite loud in this part of space. If we go to our new events tab, this is where you will see everything. So it's under featured, under the events tab in your mission journal. And what you should see is infected the conduit space, khitomer vortex space, and into the hive ground. So 2 space and 1 ground. Join TFO options here, and this shows you your daily progress. So as you complete one, you have a daily progress, and of course there's a cooldown time on that. You can only do so much per day toward the daily progress. And once you get up to 14, then you get the reward, which is the cyclic modulation weaponry pack. And what that does is changes the energy type of your weaponry. This can be good for doing endeavors that require different energy types on the ground, so you don't have to keep switching weapons. This can also help you fight the Borg, who obviously you have to remodulate your weapons on ground. So with these, you may have to do that less or not at all. So that is the reward, and then all of that, of course, is going toward the main event campaign towards that tier 6 starship. And as you can see, I've made very little progress on that, but that's the whole deal, really. You can also view these another way by going to the PvE, PvP stuff, PvE task force stuff here, and if you go to special event, you will see the 3 that are in the special event. You've got infected the conduit, into the hive, khitomer vortex. They are also up here at the top. Now if you go at the top, and let's say you want to play infected the conduit, if I just click join task force operation, you'll notice it's only going to be in the normal difficulty. There is no advanced or elite. In order to change the difficulty of these, it defaults to normal. So in order to change the difficulty, if you want, more rewards and stuff, you actually need to go to this special event tab, click on the thing here, and change the skill level to advanced or elite. And you see how it changes the color up here now. So remember, on normal, you only get the dilithium and marks. But if you do advanced and elite, you also get the Borg neural processors, so you can buy reputation gear. So remember, if you want that Borg neural processor, you absolutely have to do at a minimum the advanced level. But it defaults to normal, and that'll be blue. So advanced, gold, and then red for elite. And you can, of course, then just click this checkbox, and that will launch the difficulty level of that TFO. Pretty simple, really. So what I'm going to do today is, like I said, I'm going to play the normal, the blue, the normal on each of these. And the goal of these videos is basically to see what's new, to see what they've changed or added or remastered for these TFOs. Now there is, no, I'm not. I didn't mean to check that. Sorry, oops. That was a mistake on my part. They have added voice dialogue to these TFOs. So that's brand new, and that's one thing that I want to explore, is listening to that new voice dialogue. So when I load these TFOs, we're going to wait and listen to the new dialogue and go through those new menus before I go into battle. So just be aware of that, because I want to see what's new. That's the whole point of this. In the future, I'll just click through them real fast like everybody else does to wait for the battle to start. But because these are new, we want to hear what that new voice dialogue is. And so that's pretty much what I'm going to do today. 3 in a row, and they will all be separate videos. I am playing on my main character, the Doctor. This is my main character. The first character I ever created in Star Trek Online 10 plus years ago. And I will be flying a Science Spearhead Tier 6. This is basically the Discovery starship. And I have it all set up here, as you can see, sensor-linked phasers. It's all set up with basically elite fleet stuff, elite fleet gear. And let's see, on the ground I am using the temporal. Yeah, I'm using the temporal reputation set on the ground. Also all maxed out, just so you know what I'm running there. And that's pretty much it. So let's start with the first one. We're going to do Infected the Conduit. Oh, by the way, I've heard that it may not be tracking your progress. There may be a bug. I was reading the chat. And there may be a bug currently where it is not tracking the progress for the completed TFO. We will find out, because if you go here to the events featured, this is where it's supposed to track what you're doing. So we'll see if it tracks it or not. But we're going to go to Infected to Conduit. We're going to go normal, and we're just going to launch that. So I expect normal to be pretty easy. And this is a pug, so this could be messy. Who knows if people will do things the right way? They probably won't. So just be prepared for a mess. But my point in all this is to see what's new with the remastered versions. So here we go. Let's listen to the new dialogue.
The situation is grim. All attempts to hail the starbase have failed. We must assume the enemy has taken control. This is not acceptable. We must destroy the Borg fleet defending the starbase. Only then can we proceed with relief operations, if any survivors remain. There's more. Scans indicate the Borg transwarp conduit is operational. If we don't destroy the conduit quickly, Borg reinforcements will overwhelm our forces here. Begin by destroying the nanite generators.
I like how it tells us to destroy the nanite generators.
Those units are destroyed. The conduit will be vulnerable. Scanning the nanite transform. Destroy it. Done. Additional data is available.
I like how it does tell us how to do that. That's very nice.
Target shield has failed.
So far, this seems... Oh, no, there's some differences. Look, they dropped the cube. No cube.
Stop that.
And the nanite generators have little red circles around them to let you know to take them out.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
And it looks like we have spheres up above us. Hope there's not people on the other side.
probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it.
So far, it's fairly similar. They drop the cube. They have the nanite probes coming. They marked the nanites around the nanite generators. That's nice. They have spheres that come and attack.
A probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Okay, I do like how they circle the nanite generators. So you really know you need to take them out.
Target's shields have failed.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
4 shields failing. Right shield failing.
A probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it.
Hull integrity below 75%.
Pretty same setup so far.
Your defensive capabilities are unable to withstand us. Lower your shields and await assimilation.
Take out the gate. Now the tactical cube.
Target's shields have failed.
We are Borg. Surrender your vessel and prepare for assimilation.
Well,
Integrity below
there you go.
75%.
That seemed to be fairly similar to what I remember playing this. Not sure if they really changed
Sensors
a
confirm that
ton.
the transwarp conduit has been destroyed. However, our scans of the starbase are still being disrupted. We will need to send an away team there to look for survivors.
And then you can do scoring. We've got 35 out of 35 marks. Stop nanite probes from adapting and repairing. 100%. 20 marks. Total 55 marks.
Sensors confirm that the transwarp conduit has been...
So we got all our points for doing this. The space, the area looks the same. I mean, it doesn't look different. Maybe they improved the graphics on this planet a little. I'm not sure. I think at the beginning the cube maybe looked a little crisper, although that could just be my imagination. So what I see that they've changed here is they've added voice dialogue, which is nice. They gave you more instruction on what to do, which is nice. They basically highlighted the nanite generators by putting a red circle around them, so you know that you have to take those out before taking the bigger generators out. They took away the cubes that sit above the generators, though. There used to be a cube. Now it's just replaced by spheres, although that could be because I'm playing on normal difficulty. Let me take that back. I'm so used to playing on advanced. I only really ever play this on advanced. So maybe the cubes are not there in normal. That's probably what it is. So I bet when I play advanced, the cubes will be there. Normal's just a little easier. But otherwise, this played out pretty much the same as I remember. Not any really big differences there. Just highlighting of some stuff, some clearer direction on what you need to do. The biggest problem that people have with this when they play this as a pug is that people will go to both sides at the same time, and that can mess you up because the nanites will go to both sides. So you need to go to the left side first, take care of it. Everybody go to the left side, then everybody go to the right side and take care of that. So that can mess up these pugs on this. That wasn't as massively remastered as I thought it would be. So, yeah, what can I say? played very similar, just had some new dialogue and a highlighting of those nanite generators you have to take out, the small ones. But yeah, the played pretty much the same. So that was pretty interesting. I think now that I recall it's true that the normal does not have the cube, and it's the advanced and elite that has the cube up above those generators. That's probably the difference there. We'll see anyway, because tomorrow I'm going to play the advanced versions, but today just the normal version, so we can see what's different. Okay, there you go, everybody. Now let's see if it tracked my progress or not. That's what I'm concerned about here. No, look at this. It did not track my progress. It is on cooldown, so I can't play it again, so it tracked that. But look, not tracking my daily available progress at all. That's broken. Ooh, people are going to be upset about that. That's a big bug. Because you could spend all day playing these to get your daily progress and get your stuff, but it's not going toward that. So a day wasted on daily progress. You know what they're going to have to end up doing is extending that time now, because if this is broken for a whole day, they're going to have to do a hotfix patch, and they'll probably grant us, hopefully, another day to onto the time to do this, because otherwise, yeah, we've missed a day here because it's not tracking the progress. Not good, not good. A bug on day one. Ooh, a big bug too, not tracking your progress. That's a pretty major bug right there. Gotta say, pretty major bug. Pretty major. Well, okay, that was infected the conduit. Not a lot different. Some dialogue. The next one, let's go ahead and do khitomer vortex. We'll get the 2 space ones done out of the way, and then I will do into the hive. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here, make these all separate videos. So thank you for watching this, and stay tuned for khitomer vortex. Check out Twitter at Brent_Justice for updates. You can follow me there. Also, check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/Brent Justice. This helps support the channel and also allows me to publish more and more videos.